Are you or a loved one considering a retirement community but uncertain about the various alternatives? Tricia Hart from Keystones of Cedar Rapids, a senior living community offering independent living, assisted living, and memory care, is here to answer some of these questions. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me back.
Well, of course, did you say hi to Charles?
I certainly said hi to Charles, and I also brought you guys a treat.
Oh,
so
thank
make sure
you.
you help yourself.
Thank you so much. All right, well,
yeah.
Let's start with this. When is it time to start looking?
Thank you. That's a huge concern and question that a lot of seniors are facing at some point in their life, right? We are going to have an event this Thursday, if it's okay if I speak on that now.
Please do.
Yeah, it's going to be evaluating your senior housing options. This Thursday, yes. And we're going to cover all your options that are out there as you start exploring what your options are. We have quite a lot of people coming that are maybe in the beginning process or middle or almost ready to make a decision. So we're going to cover all those things when knowing is the time.
It might feel too soon for some people, but it's still good to get the information and start thinking about it.
Planning this it's a much more successful move if you plan it yourself, and as opposed to there being a situation, an acute situation where something changes and somebody else has to make that decision for you.
And then all of a sudden you're in a new space and you're prepared.
Yes, and there's it's such an emotional and there's so much psychology that goes behind this change and this move that I think we underestimate for our folks. And so that's part of my job, is to help walk them along that process.
All right, well, can you talk a little bit about why where you live has a significant impact on your overall health? Yeah,
I mean, so, when we're aging in home, there's a lot of stressors that start with that, as we get older, sometimes the laundry's in the basement.
Right, stairs.
I mean, that's huge. Whether it be lower level or upper level. I can't take care of the outside anymore. I can't maintain my home anymore, period. I don't drive anymore.
So you're not going to see people as often.
You're not seeing people, so that isolation also sits in, right? So those might be reasons you start looking for independent living. And we offer the independent, assisted, and memory care. And those will be the things that we'll discuss, the differences between those three levels and knowing when that time is.
And you offer so many activities and group outings.
Yes.
I was there for bingo, and that was really fun.
Yes, it was. There is so much we offer and so much for everybody. I always tell families, even if mom or dad are not very social, they're still getting nutrition. They're still walking to and from the dining room. They're around people. We don't realize how we underestimate the value of being around people, that stimulation it provides.
Absolutely. Sometimes you're home and you feel in a bad mood and then you just go outside. You don't have to talk to anybody. You see someone and you're like, okay, the world around you is turning.
We get comfortable as our world gets isolated because we have such a fear of leaving that comfort of our home. And that fear is what keeps people in their home. Not that that's always, home is a great place. But understanding when home is no longer the right fit for you is really important, and be in charge of that decision.
Absolutely. And do you have any recommendations on when it's time to downsize?
Absolutely. We're going to cover that as well, knowing when it's time to downsize. And of course, my advice to people is don't wait. I mean, but it's
hard. I should start now, honestly. I have a lot of stuff.
It's so true. I mean, it's just a natural thing we do. We hold on to our things. They mean a lot to us. And but again, I always tell families, you be in charge of that. You decide where you want your things to go if you're not taking them with you. Because somebody else, or a child or a family member, they may not want it. They might throw it away, or donate it. You be the decision maker of all of that, would be my advice to you. I would say downsizing, I wouldn't wait. I always tell families, take one space at a time. That's what happens. It's so overwhelming and it gets paralyzing, so then we make no decisions.
Absolutely.
There are a lot of resources out there to help families with that as well.
Yes, estate sales, people don't have to wait to have an estate sale.
Right, exactly. Yes, 100%.
Well, what about ways to help pay for retirement living?
That's another topic we're going to cover. Obviously, there's private pay, right? We're going to discuss the private pay portion. We're going to discuss VA opportunities. There's a lot of research through the VA. We're going to cover that. Some families have purchased long-term care policies. We're also going to cover that. So we're going to cover all that financial aspect of things during this session.
Important.
Yeah, absolutely.
And there is a meal served during
Yes,
this.
so just to kind of reiterate the event, Evaluating Your Senior Housing Options, we're going to have a noon session. We're pretty full on the noon session. We do have some availability at the 5:30 dinner session. If anybody is interested in learning a little bit more about what your options are, maybe even specifically the Keystones, we are also going to provide tours for families that might be interested in looking at 1- and 2-bedroom apartments.
So you should call and make a reservation.
Absolutely. Please call. You can reach out to 319-393-9500.
We have a full screen.
Yes. So you can reach out and make reservations. Like I said, I believe we only have availability for a 5:30 session.
But I'm sure you all give tours.
Absolutely.
And come see.
I would love to do one-on-ones. If you're unable to make this session this Thursday, you can certainly reach out and book an individual tour with me. I'd be glad to meet with you. Yeah.
Thank you so much,
Yeah,
Tricia.
thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate you guys having me on.
Well,